Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. It's so good to be back. My name is Luvuyo Mkigela. I'm from the Performer Foundation. Today we'll be speaking about or looking into the 12 zodiac signs, or you may say 12 month of the year. So we'll be looking at the 12 zodiac signs of the wheel and explaining them each and also by categories. So do enjoy. So we have a cycle here. No, it's not really a cycle. So we'll divide it into four. So as it is divided into four, we have our east, west, north, and south. So we are now explaining the signs. So here it will be March 21st, while here is June 21st, September 23rd, December 21st. So here September, March 23rd. So the first sign of the zodiac sign is Aries. Okay. So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, we have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So we have 12 zodiac signs, beginning of it being Aries. So the year starts here instead of January. The year should in fact start here. The sun is in Aries. So also when the sun is in Aries, you see pictures of Jesus holding a ram. It looks like a ship, but it's a ram. So it indicates Aries. So the sun is at Aries, or the sun has risen from the darkness this side. So this is March, obviously Easter time, when the Jewish faith celebrates the Nisan during this time here, which we call Passover or Easter, because the sun has risen. So Nisan, obviously it's it's a car. The word is Latin for sun has risen or sunrise. So let's look into the zodiac signs. So with all the 12 zodiac signs, we have cardinal signs, which are the four corners of the earth, the four corners also, the four horses also in Revelation, the four seasons also. So in March 23rd, when Aries starts, according to the northern hemisphere, above the equator, those people are going to have spring while bottom of the imaginary line of the equator, we're gonna have fall or autumn. So we're gonna have autumn until June, southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, they're gonna have spring until June, and then from June they're gonna have summer up until September 23rd. While they have summer, on the southern hemisphere we have our winter. This is very important. Why? So cardinal signs, cardinal signs, we have Aries, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So cardinal signs, we have Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So these are the signs that change the season or bring forth the season. So on the 23rd of March, Aries will bring forth on the northern hemisphere the spring, while on the southern hemisphere it will be fall. And then Cancer, June 21st, will bring winter to the southern hemisphere, while on the northern hemisphere it will be summer. And then September 23rd, Libra will bring summer for the southern hemisphere, and then spring for the southern hemisphere, spring for the southern hemisphere, and then the northern hemisphere, they're gonna have fall. And then December 21st, southern hemisphere, we're gonna have the beginning of our summer, shown by the sign of Capricorn, and then on the above the equator, they're gonna have their winter during December time. So another thing that is very important to note is that since now you understand cardinal signs, you would understand also that Christmas is misplaced. So 25th of December, here, somewhere here, the northern hemisphere celebrates Christmas. And we also do that, the southern hemisphere on the state. And on the northern hemisphere, when they do this, it's during winter to them, which makes Christmas applicable and appropriate. You don't get Father Christmases that are sweating like here in Africa. So 21st of June, then you're gonna have now the Christmas from this side. If you are on the southern hemisphere of the equator, your Christmas cannot be December. It has to be between June 25, June 21, and maybe June 25th. I don't know, wherever you decide to choose it. During the, just like when you check the Muslim faith or Islamic faith, their Ramadan is during June and July. It's during this time here. And also their New Year is during September. Why is this important? Because they follow, the Islamic faith follows moon signs. And so moon signs are very important because then they show exactly how the weather is, the conditions, and how the sun, the relationship with the sun and the moon and us is happening. So Christmas is 25th of December for the northern hemisphere, and probably 25th of June for the southern hemisphere. And so let's continue. So now we've looked into cardinal signs. So now let's look into fire, air, earth, and the element of the signs. So wait, before that, so we have cardinal signs, we also have fixed signs, and we also have mutable signs. So let's look into fixed signs. So fixed signs we have Taurus, fixed, Leo, fixed, Aquarius, fixed, and Scorpio, fixed. So Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Fixed signs. Why are these signs so important? Because these signs, they show the midpoint of each and every season. So for example, from March here to June here, we have slash spring slash autumn. So northern hemisphere spring, southern hemisphere autumn. So we have this weather forecast here, and then this is the midpoint here of this season, Taurus, and midpoint this side, which is Scorpio. So Scorpio's midpoint of which season? Of summer, so spring, and fall again, and fall, autumn, right? And then here, Aquarius and Leo, right? So here it's gonna be summer and winter, and then here also summer and winter. So from December 21st up until March, the southern hemisphere has their summer, and the northern hemisphere has their winter, and also here they have their summer, northern hemisphere, while we have southern hemisphere, we have the winter. So you can see the fixed signs are the midpoints of each and every season. Okay, so the last signs, which are now mutable signs. So the last signs which are mutable, changeable, adaptable is Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini. So fixed, let's say mutable, I don't know if you notice something. So with the fixed signs, they have a fire sign, an earth sign, air sign, and water sign. Mutable signs, they also is balanced like that. Virgo is an earth sign, Sag is a fire sign, Pisces is a water sign, and Gemini is an air sign. So it's all four of those elements that are balanced. Also, when you check cardinal signs with Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Aries is fire, Cancer is water, Libra is air, Capricorn is earth. So it's still balanced, right? So now we know which signs are mutable, which signs are fixed, and which signs are cardinal, right? And so we can say also that now we're reducing all of this to a day, 24 hours. So this is 6 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m., and 12 midnight. So the sun rises in the morning, 6 a.m. So Aries. So we also call that still nice M. So the sun rises in the morning 6 a.m. and at 12 noon it's enthroned. So it's a king. It's enthroned. It's enthroned. It's a king. 12 noon, you know the sun is up there. So it's enthroned, it's a king. And then 6 p.m. it sets. So when it sets at 6 p.m. here, you can see it being judged by the scales of Libra. So the sun gets judged at 6 p.m., comes down. When it gets to 12 midnight, it gets buried now, because now midnight, it's like this is the first season. So here we have sunrise, fall. So it's like spring, summer, autumn here, and then winter here. So in the morning, when the sun rises, it represents spring, right? Blossom. 12 noon up until 6 p.m. represents summer, because now the sun is enthroned, right? So summer. And then from 6 p.m. until 12 midnight, it represents fall or autumn, fall. And then from 12 midnight up until 6 a.m. in the morning again. Because you notice that 12 midnight, the weather changes to become a bit more colder, and it also becomes more darker. So this is the winter period. So the sun here is buried, and then it's resurrected again. 6 a.m. comes back again. So this sun that we all know that rises in the morning at 6 a.m., sets 6 p.m., is the sun which is referred to as the Jesus Christ. I'll repeat, this sign, the sun that moves according to, from all of these zodiac signs, bringing with it the weathers, everything, the moon, is whom we call as Jesus Christ. So I'm going to write here, S-U-N is equal to S-O-N, right? So the sun is the sun. So yeah. So today we'll just end it here for the purposes of this class. And so we're just looking at basic astrology today. Basic astrology, the zodiac signs, what they mean, and we'll go further and further deep into the matter as we go along. I hope you enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe. I'd like to hear your comments also on the channel. Share with anyone that you think might find this channel helpful. Thank you very much. Do enjoy.